Hello, lovely people of God. Welcome to Doreen's Gospel Wednesday. And today we are diving into a silent killer of destinies, which is offenses. We've been offended one way or the other, and sometimes when we look back, it hurts to the bone marrow. Today, our anchor scripture will be taken from Luke chapter 17, verse 1, and it says that, "Then said he unto the disciples, It is impossible, but that offenses will come, but woe unto him through whom they come." That means that offenses are being hurt, you being misunderstood, betrayed, and it's inevitable. But offenses is not just a feeling, it is a spiritual trap. When we look at some scenarios in the Bible, we saw some characters that were offended, but they chose to forgive no matter how extensive the offenses were. When we look at the story of Joseph, when you read the Bible, it makes us understand that Joseph was betrayed by his brothers. He was kept in the pit, and they sold him to the Ishmaelites. And when the Ishmaelites also went, they went to sell him to Potiphar in Egypt. And looking at all the story and how the molestments he went through, and at the end he was thrown into prison for a crime he did not commit. He had every reason to get offended, but when he became the prime minister of Egypt and saw his brothers, he decided to forgive them. When we look at the story of David, it says that David served Saul faithfully, yet Saul tried to kill him out of jealousy. But David could have fought back. But what did he do? He chose to honor over the offense. And when we look at the story of Jesus Christ, he was betrayed by Judas, a person he called a friend. After washing his feet and all that, selling Jesus for 30 shekels. In this current dispensation, we might say 30 pesos. You can imagine that height of offense, but he chose to forgive him. Look at Peter. After all that Jesus did for him, he had the temerity to deny Jesus, mocked and crucified, yet Jesus forgave him. What a heart. There's grace in action. When we read Proverbs chapter 18, verse 19, it says that an offended brother is harder to win than a fortified city. Why do we say that? Because offenses builds walls that block love, joy, and even God's voice. Today, if you don't even hear anything at all, I challenge you, don't let offenses poison your purpose. Forgive, release, and heal. God can't feel your hands when you are holding to pain. Today, choose freedom over bitterness, love over grudges, and healing over hiding. Stay blessed and stay unoffended. Have a nice day. Bye.